Um, is it gonna work? Uh-oh. It's not reading the disk. What the? That's not good. So, okay, so the disk drive on this Xbox was broken for a long time, and I had to use a paperclip to like open it. I had to push a paperclip in between like the. I had to take off the front panel and then slip a paperclip in between some of the stuff to push a button on the disk drive that would like manually force it to like pop open. But recently that stopped happening. And like very recently, I'm talking like the last couple times I used it, I didn't have to do that. Like the disk drive like fixed itself and started opening just fine. But right now, why can't you see it? But right now, it's saying that there's no disk in the tray, but there is a disk in the tray. So this could be that problem rearing its ugly head again, but like in a different way. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to fix this beer. Hey, there we go. I guess it just wasn't sitting in the tray tight enough or something. I don't know. I had the I had the Xbox standing vertically, so like the disc is like you have to put it in like vertically. So I guess it was like kind of hanging out a little bit or something. I don't know. Every time I start this Xbox, I'm like crossing my fingers. Like this is not the time where it finally decides to die for good. Also, I need to pay attention to where I put my webcam. I haven't looked for a good spot on the screen for it yet. Yeah, I swear to God, this game is making me sick. I felt like, for the last 2 days, I felt like really, really like off. And the closer I got to stream time, like the sicker I was feeling. I was like, and in my head, I was like, yo, is this game just making me sick? It's funny because it's supposed to be like, those graphics are supposed to be like good. You know, you've got some kind of like simulated like depth in the texture to make it look like it's more real, but at the same time it's got this weird like specular sheen on it that doesn't appear to be a result of any like real light source. You know what I mean? It's just like some weird omnipresent skylight. Like the lighting should be coming from that thing on the wall there. Like why is it like, you know what I mean? Like why is it brightest in this corner right here? Like why is this corner as bright as like the side of the wall with the that actually has a light? I don't know. The lighting is like really shitty. Except for where they like obviously had an artist like go in and just add it manually, but like I don't know. I was thinking like I bet you at the time though, this might be the kind of game though where like when it came out, you probably thought this looked like amazing compared to like the other shit that was out. You were like, whoa, these graphics are crazy good, and you just like ignored all the things about it that suck, and just like you're like, man, playing this game's so crazy, man. The graphics are off the chain. But now it's like, dude, this art direction and this graphics suck ass. I'd rather be playing Persona 3, with a game with a better art style. Even the shadows make no sense. Yeah, it's like it's just really, really, really like bad lighting. But it's like, you know, the technique could be used well, and it would look insane, but it's just not being like used good right here, and so it looks like crap. But back then, just even having the technique going at all would like make your little monkey brain just like, you know, go insane. You'd be like, oh my god, dude, I've never seen something like this. This looks amazing. But it's like, in 2025, you know better. It looks like poop. But anyway. And then like you have the actual like construction of the level geometry. It looks really like primitive, you know what I mean? It's very uninteresting, like box shaped room, you know what I mean? Like there's very little, it feels like copy pasted, right? It doesn't feel like, it feels like it's made out of tiles and shit. Royal Bone. What do you guys do? Royal Bone. You know, I thought about something earlier when I was talking about yesterday, how like, you know, turn-based and like strategy games need randomness built into them to make them more interesting. And I realized, I thought about this today, well maybe the starting positions of your characters is how they do it in this game. Like they didn't put random hit chance and crits and stuff into the abilities, but the places where your characters start at the beginning of the fight and having to solve that problem, I guess that's the randomness that they introduced into the combat system to make it more interesting. Because it's kind of like you know, it's kind of like Darkest Dungeon, right? When you get shuffled by the enemies at the beginning of a fight, and then you have to like try to fix your turn order so you can have your team working the way you like. It's kind of similar to that in a way. I have to remember what these people do. Alright, she has a kick attack, right? This guy only has a melee attack. Yeah, he can't help her. Alright, we're gonna have to do this a different way. Let's try this a different way. Actually, I guess the only one that can hit that guy is you with wave. Yeah. This guy's not hitting anybody.
Here we go. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Ah! All right. Stop it. Oh, thanks.
Nah, I did this wrong.
Thanks.
I could have at least killed one of them in the first round, and then I only would have got hit by one guy. I think I screwed it up. It should be plenty, yeah. 2 for 1, baby. Yo, also the battle music is too epic. Like normal battles shouldn't have this epic of music, should they? Also, am I going the wrong way? I don't even know if I'm going the right way, damn. Because I don't remember, you know what, I probably was facing the right direction when I loaded the game. Like, this might be backtracking. Oh shit, it is, there's a chest right there, fuck. I did backtrack. Oops. I was too busy complaining about the lighting. And getting flashbanged every every 10 steps. Fan of that too. Alright, he's a water type, so I did no damage.
Rage
Yeah.
and flare. Yeah.
Thank you.
She said thank you. Damn, he moved all the way to the back.
All right. Here we go. I'll finish this.
I can't decide if I like it or not that it doesn't show them reposition to the different squares. They teleport. They just teleport to the square that you tell them to go to and then do their action. You know, on the one hand, it does keep the combat nice and snappy, but on the other hand, it can be like a bit confusing at times to know like where someone's attacking from because you didn't see them move. They just fucking warp there. You wish the FF7 remake was turn-based? Yeah, it seems like Squaresoft is never gonna make a AAA turn-based game anymore, right? All their turn-based games are like these 2D HD hybrids in Unreal Engine 5 that, you know, look like they use like Super Nintendo like pixel counts, right? It looks like 16-bit graphics on a 3D background, which I don't hate that idea. You know, I like 16-bit video games. I don't dislike the graphics of those games, but you know, if Squaresoft's not gonna sink the money into a super high definition 2D turn-based RPG, then who is? Like, who's got the money to do it? You know, we got pretty much just like Vanillaware now, and like all the juicy 2D art games are fucking gacha games now for some reason. Like, that part blows my mind that the 2D turn-based RPG combat game type has survived to this day, and it's gotten exactly what I want, but only in the form of gacha games with, like, you know, what do you call it, live service mechanics. Like one of them, a good example is this game Epic 7. That game has, like, you know, top tier fucking animations. I'm not crazy about all like the art styles or whatever of it. You know, I'm more into Ninja Scroll than that kind of art than whatever they're pushing, that 90s 80s art. But I have to like, you know, acknowledge and like respect the amount of detail and like the quality of what they're pushing. It's just wild to me that, you know, Squaresoft won't make, or Konami won't make, like a Suikoden game that looks like that. You know, I don't know, that's the world I want to live in. Vanillaware is kind of like flirting with that recent game they made, Unicorn Overlord. It's, the battles are like, they're auto battlers, you know, so it's kind of like a combination of like turn-based in real time in a way. Like the battle plays out the same way every time. You don't have an influence on it. Like, the decisions you make before going into the battle determine what happened, but then it like happens in real time. But it might as well be turn-based. I don't know, it's like a weird technicality. But anyway, that game looks really juicy, but again, that's not like a game like this or Final Fantasy VII was. You know, it's not a turn-based game from the ground up. Anyway, that's my rant about those kind of games. I do want to play Octopath Traveler and I Am Setsuna, and what's the other one? Project Triangle Strategy, and I think there might be some other ones too. I think that like a Bravely Default 2 came out or something like that. I would like to try those games out eventually, but I have to play through games like this because unfortunately for me, I wasted $5 on them 20 years ago. And now I have to torture myself with this shitty game. Dun, dun. I don't know. So the combat and the golem fusion stuff isn't bad to me so far. It's just all the writing and the dialogue is really ass, and there's a lot of it. So if we ever get past that, maybe this will turn into a decent game. It looks like we got some new items in the shop. And I should probably be stocking up on these, you know what I mean? Usually in RPGs you want a shitload of healing items, but so far the fighting's been really easy. I tried Octopath, but skipped through all the dialogue and couldn't be bothered with the sequel. You think your attention span for RPGs has kind of dwindled? Yeah, you keep telling me to use like fast forward hacks and shit when you watch me play old RPGs, and I'm like, no, fuck off. I like my old slow paced RPGs. Give me that shit. Huff it in. It's the good stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Revives a fallen ally. Ayo, return powder. I'm still gonna not buy any healing items because the game hasn't made me feel like I need them yet. Damn, a whole bunch of new. There's no like rhyme or reason for these new items in the shop. They just appear like at arbitrary times in the story, I guess. A ranged attack. Are these all for Atsuma? Alright, somebody else can finally learn something. Oh, I need to see if I can take Atsuma out of my main party. Can I fight with only golems? That would be pretty tight, actually. Yeah, this one's expensive. Sword wave attack against multiple enemies, particularly strong when used against opposing element enemies. He really does need something with a wider or a longer range attack. His only attack right now is in the front row. And the game might just randomly spawn him in a place where he can't get to the front row. So that part of the game is so weird to me. Just imagine saying that to somebody though, like going up to somebody being like, hey, you want to play Darkest Dungeon, but like every single combat your party gets shuffled? That person would be like, no, that sounds terrible. That's the last thing I want. Like, I'm okay with getting shuffled once in a while, you know, as like a little bonus challenge, but every time? Suck my dick. No thank you. Dun, dun. BG3 was pretty captivating with all that said. Yeah, that's one of those games where I would, a lot of people that a lot of streams I've watched in the past played that game when it came out, and I tried to do everything in my power not to watch, you know, or like I would watch it, but I would try not to pay attention to what's happening so that when I go to play the game, it'll feel, you know, kind of like a blind run. I've gotten pretty good at that because of Twitch, like watching somebody stream playing a game that I don't want to spoil for myself, so I try like my hardest not to pay attention to it, but like just pick up on little things that are being said or happening, but it's kind of tough. So I've watched a bunch of people play BG3, but I know almost nothing about the game, and I'm trying to not spoil it for myself as much as I can. I would like to play it someday. Dude, speaking of playing games, I tried downloading the Nintendo 3DS and the Switch emulators today, and man, it did not go well. My PC could not handle them, which I guess I should have expected. I thought the 3DS one wouldn't be too bad, but nah, even that was no good. And dude, the weird thing is like, so I would open the emulator, I opened the 3DS emulator, and immediately, like, all the audio on my computer is like glitching like every like 3 seconds, just like a little like tss, tss, tss. And then after like 2 minutes my headphone driver will crash, and I'll have to unplug my headphones and plug them back in, and then refresh my audio driver to get my headphones to work again. And like, I was trying to watch like a setup video on YouTube, and like I couldn't watch the video because every time I fucking plugged in my headphones again, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes would go by and the headphones would glitch out, they would short out, and I'd have to replug them again. And I eventually was like, man, fuck this. I opened up Monster Hunter Generations, or I guess it's called Monster Hunter Generations XX on the 3DS emulator, and it was like, it was running, but it just, for whatever reason, my headphones would just keep shorting out and glitching. So I was like, okay, let me try the Switch emulator. Downloaded it, and it was the exact same thing. Even sitting on the GUI, you know, just like on the games in your folder screen on the GUI of the emulator is like making my headphones crash. And I think it's because I think I saw someone say that at least the 3DS emulator is only single core. It's only using single core performance, and that could definitely be part of it because my CPU is like, has like the worst single core performance like ever. It's a quote-unquote 8-core 4 gigahertz CPU, but its single core performance is fucking terrible. It's like an absolute joke. So I think maybe both these emulators are just taxing one of my cores way too hard, and it's like making my computer glitch out. But does the Dolphin emulator let you play 3DS games? Because if it does, maybe I could use that. There's an English patch for the Japanese version of Monster Hunter Cross Cross. Apparently, the updated version of that game on Switch is called Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and the 3DS version never came out in the West. It only got released in Japan, but there's a fan translation for it. So I could download the fan translation of that game and play that on an emulator and then capture it and play it on stream. I have a 3DS too. I have a new 3DS, but I'm definitely not trying to track down a Japanese copy of that game, English patch it myself, and play it on my 3DS. I would much rather play it, you know, with a controller, chilling in front of my computer and be able to capture it for a stream. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy a Switch one day and get Monster Hunter Generations on that. It can't run 3DS games? Oh, okay, mostly GameCube and Wii and etc. Yeah, well, I have a GameCube, but obviously there's GameCube games I want to play that I don't. So I might try some GameCube emulation, but you know, with my current CPU, it's like I'm getting to the point now where it's like I'm probably not going to be able to emulate anything past like the PlayStation 2. Like almost every Xbox game I've tried to emulate has had hella problems, and some of the PS2 games I've tried haven't worked. So I'm guessing, you know, anything beyond that, GameCube and PS3 and Xbox 360, it's not looking too good. But on the other hand, the maybe the architecture of the Xbox 360 is going to be closer to like a modern PC, so maybe they will run better. Because I think the problem with this 3DS emulator is it might be single core only, which means my shitty CPU can't handle it. All right, I really need to read what these abilities are and make a decision. But I was kind of bummed out by that today. So basically, because of Wilds, like I ended up watching a bunch of Monster Hunter Wilds YouTube videos, and now my YouTube recommendations are just like flooded with Monster Hunter content. And I started watching all these videos about Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and I was like, oh man, I want to play that game. I want to play that game, or play Rise even. I want to play Rise, but I guess I could just buy Rise on Steam. I don't need to emulate it. Actually, yeah, I could just buy Rise on Steam. Never mind. What am I smoking? Okay, I don't need to jump through hoops to play Rise. We can just get an official copy. All right. Right, so Rise might happen. We might be able to play Rise. It could happen. Think about that. Although all the Steam sales are over, like the winter sale and then the spring sale are already over. So Rise is probably not going to go on sale again for like 3 months. Sad. You should have bought it when it was on sale. Causing gravity against one enemy will improve your odds in battle. However, the attack itself does not cause much damage. What does that mean? Improve your odds? Is this like a debuff, maybe? Increase your parameters by 50%? Damn, that seems like a pretty strong ability. Okay. High chart. You can just make Atsuma like beast mode for this. Holy shit. Extended periods of time? What does that mean? Anyway, I want to buy all of these, unfortunately. This is a ranged attack too. Well, if this makes the enemy debuffed and take more damage from everybody, then I want to try it. That sounds cool as hell. But now I just spent all my money. Damn, there's even more golems for sale. That's kind of wild that you can just like, I don't know, you can just grind like infinitely, can't you? I could just run around in circles next to one of those like crystals and just, you know, sustain myself forever. And just grind out all these items right now if I really wanted to. Wow, this only hits one spot 3 squares in front of you. Weird. Oh, I don't have enough SP. I keep forgetting that SP is a thing. Nar. Dun, dun. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy all the cheap upgrades. We don't need range yet, or support yet. What does agility even do? HP, EP, direct range, and support are all pretty easy to figure out, but like, I don't know, this game doesn't have like a turn order or like evasion or anything like that. What is the agility stat for? Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Help. Parameters. Oh, nice. They got the info right here. Yo, I love it when games actually have descriptions of what things are. This game, yeah, dude. If they just fired the writer for this game and hired someone who didn't suck, this totally could have been a good game. Damn. Like, other things about the game are solid, like this. Do you have any Nintendo consoles? I remember you saying you're pretty much just a PC gamer, right? Characters agility. The more points of your characters have, the harder it is for enemies to surprise attack. Also reduces VP loss when fleeing. Your points go up when level does. They also. So all it affects is surprise attacks. What is a surprise attack? We haven't even dealt with the surprise attack yet. Wait. Maybe it says what surprise attacks are in here. Turn. Other Xbox Live menu. Player match. This has a PvP? This has ranked PvP? Wait, you can use your golems in ranked PvP in this? Hold up. Yo. Dude, it's totally like... This has to be the Demon Souls engine. There's no way. This already has PvP. Player versus player, multiplayer, in this engine. This has to be the Demon Souls engine, man. There's no way. You can't convince me it's not. You used to have an N64, but you have no idea what happened to all your consoles over the decades. Yeah, sometimes you put something in a box, put it aside, and then somebody else comes snooping along, looks in the box, and says, "Ooh, they won't miss this," and they just steal your shit. They just straight up steal your shit. You're just a PC gamer now, but you have some Xbox consoles for shmups and the Mr. FPGA. Yeah, you keep talking about getting like a retro tank or something, like some. You're like looking into emulation or something, hardware emulation. Yeah, well, I don't see anything about a surprise attack. I don't know what the surprise attack business is all about. And you can break boxes and shit? There's no way this isn't the Demon Souls engine.
What's this? This place looks pretty strange.
Strange? These are the waterways inside the dam.
Dam? Why does the
Dam?
prison lead out into a dam?
The dam and these waterways are all part of London Castle, you know.
London Castle, you
A
know.
dam and castle combination? Why would anyone build such a thing?
There is a reason. To keep something sealed safely away.
Huh?
You don't seem very interested.
I just want to get out of here, okay?
He asked her why they built the damn prison combo, and her reply was, "You don't seem interested." It begins.
I've got to find out what happened to Toy and the others as quickly as possible. Come on then.
This is the worst fucking dialogue ever. I can't even chalk this up to like mistranslation or something like that. This just seems like even in Japanese it probably didn't make sense. God damn. So bright. Who thought it was a good idea to have a game fade to white every time you get into a battle? Suikoden did the same shit. Suikoden 5 did the same shit. High blow. This barely does any more PP damage than regular blow, but it costs way more EP. Weird. They sound like they're Italian. Don't they sound like they're Italian? I need to upgrade their parameters. They both hit too weak.
Thanks.
Hito. Did he just say Hito? Ooh, I can hit all of them. Nice.
Here we go. Huh. Ha!
Damn, these guys are tanky. Didn't do too much damage though.
Power of fire. Huh.
Here we go. Oh, I had him do standby instead of attack. Damn. The two head.
Are as sharp as ever.
Burning BP. You should do the trick, right?
Goodbye.
12 damage, that's it? Jesus.
Alright. Now I'm even stronger.
Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Suma, Gypsy Claws, Corinne, Ryger, Night Servant, Tropic Thunder. Okay. Da-da-da. You were looking into Retro Tink because of how silly expensive it was? Oh, you weren't actually interested in buying it? You came across this comment about this game. It's baffling how a track of elephants having painful sex became a town theme. Oh yeah, I think I saw the same comment. I think I saw that exact same comment. Where did you see that? Because I'm pretty sure I read that too. Was it on a YouTube video? Can we go on this side? Ooh, the gate's up. Should we go there? Yeah, let's go. Oh, it was on Reddit. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I looked up what other people had to say about this game real quick before playing it. It's weird. Why does this combo gauge start with a little bit of juice in it? What's that all about? These guys are too powerful for me to like leave them alive. I don't know. Is she for real, dude? 16 damage with this ability.
Pure water.
1929. Okay, no, she did more than 16. Oh, then maybe they had the defense bonus. That's why. Oops.
Let's heat things up. I'll finish this.
Yeah, like I like the grid combat system thing. Like it's a good. I don't know if they're gonna do anything cool with it, but it's a good like foundation. Like I definitely enjoy it for what it is. It doesn't help that the battles themselves don't look very interesting. Like the, I don't know, it looks kind of bland. Hopefully we get some cooler attacks eventually. I don't see why we wouldn't. I'm assuming we will. Damn, like why they gotta make him spawn all the way back here? What the hell? It seems like it's a good idea to have your guys attack at their max range, because it seems like enemies like to attack at their max range, and if they push, that means they might be like out of your range when they go to do their attack. So attacking at your max range makes sure that they stay like as close to you as they possibly can, if that makes any sense.
Eat this. Huh.
Water. Ah, nice round one.
Oh, thanks.
I think they got this. I don't need to attack buff him, do I? 80 hit points? I guess like if I wanted to be absolutely sure, I could do something like this. Like he could power charge right now, and then he can move up and do high blow, and then she could pull up and do Aquamas. Never mind, he soloed it. 92 damage, not bad. I like the particle effects on things. The particle effects are pretty cool. I'll fuck with them. Dun, dun. So you've never played a Monster Hunter game, Gypsy Claw? But you know what? That kind of tracks with me. I think with you, I mean, To me, like, Monster Hunter games are really similar to like Dark Souls games, except it's only the boss fights. So if you're not into the whole Souls thing, then I doubt you would like Monster Hunter either. Probably wouldn't be in up your wheelhouse, but who knows? You never know. Some people love and hate Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, so don't know unless you try. But just yes. Lots of money. Let's go. What about your Xbox? All you wrote is my Xbox. Your pad was acting up while you tried the Monster Hunter games. Playing on keyboard was so ass. Really, they're not good on keyboard. Maybe the new one's better on keyboard though because of the focus thing. There's like they basically added the ability in the game to like actually aim like where you swing with like a targeting reticle. So all that stuff might be way better in this game than it was in the last one. Don't quote me on it though, but it seems like that might be the case. Wait, hold on. Oh, he started off right there, so he couldn't stand there anyway. Okay. Overbreak. Oh, these guys are water. They're not gonna give a shit about this. Alright, she still killed the one though. It was worth. You know, if I'm gonna keep using this tiger, I should probably invest some parameter points into upgrading his EP so he can actually use his best attack. And he's the only one that can hit them. Alright, well, she can technically kill him. So maybe we'll have her do it. See, like, if I have him stand right here, that guy might attack at the max range, but if I stand back here, maybe that'll draw him in closer. Is he dead? Oh, rip his VP. His VP just got chunked. Nah, he still managed to stay all the way in the back row, damn. I could have probably used this guy to like buff his defense or something. He might have actually survived that. There you go. Dun 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 dun. You did sort it out though. And you didn't like the different control schemes if you're mounted or unmounted? Mounted or... I haven't even played one where you can get a mount. Did you play the new one? Is that what you're talking about? Did you play Wilds? I think they added mounts in Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter World Iceborne, but I haven't played Iceborne yet, so I haven't played a Monster Hunter that used mounts yet. But anyway, Monster Hunter 3 and 4 are the best ones. So if you really want to give, you know, the series a real shake, you gotta kind of need to hop on the older ones anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the new games for those new game player people, man. You know what I'm saying? Old Monster Hunter all day. No, but I fuck with Wilds and in World 2. I want to play Rise. I really want to play Rise though. It's finally my time to rise up and play Rise. Imagine. defense. Yeah, but yeah, the Monster Hunter games are definitely not for everybody though. They have a very like unique control style that's very specific to Monster Hunter. Like they don't play like other games do. And if you're not, if you're not able to adjust to it, I could see it not being a good time. Totally understand. All right, let's do it. Let's beef up our little man's little gypsy claw. He needs more EP. There we go. Yeah, he can't do his strongest attack until he has 100. Okay. And let's give him a little bit. I already upped his damage too, and he still sucks this much. Yeah, what about support? I don't think this has any effect on... I don't see why this would have any effect on his attack ability. His attack buff support. I think it's only for like healing spells or support spells that like have a a number variable attached to them. This like the attack buff he gives is just like a static number, right? I don't think it would matter. Dun dun dun. Did you see the automatic clip of him playing City of the Wolves? I need all that beef that you can get. Automatic? Who's Automatic again? That name sounds familiar. I can't think of the person off the top of my head. Google it real quick. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay. I've seen his videos before, but I don't know who he is. Is he like a tournament player? Is he playing tournaments or anything? Like, why would I care what Automatic's opinion about fighting games is? Just like, real quick, give me like 2 sentences. Why should I care what Automatic says about any fighting game? I just don't really know who he is. Did he like win like North-South majors or something, or like is he like well known like? Do we know this guy from playing SNK games? Is he like a Marble 3 player that, or something like, can I disregard his opinion because he's known for one game, Marble 3? Doesn't play like any other fighting game? Like, what's the deal? He's a streamer and he drops interesting tech and he's a pretty good player. Okay, so he's just one of those. Okay. I tend not to like watch content from fighting game people that don't play in tournaments or place in tournaments, but the Maximilians and the JM Crofts of the world or whatever are certainly not hurting for viewership or audience, so they're fine without me. They don't need my support. They'll be okay. You know him from Third Strike, but he plays other fighting games too. Right on. I mean, if he plays old games, then yeah, he's probably pretty good. But no, I didn't. To answer your question, no, I didn't see of the clip of him playing City of the Wolves. What's the basic gist of it, though? You there, halt!
Prisoners are escaping! Stop them! We've been spotted.
We've got no choice but to fight them. Come on, Rygar.
As you say.
As you say. You've been watching a lot of Lord Knight. Yeah, Lord Knight's pretty good at anime fighting games. Again, like I would listen to his opinion about like Persona, the fighting game, or like Blaze of Blue or Guilty Gear or something. But City of the Wolves, like I don't give a shit what Lord Knight has to say about any SNK game. he's a goat. He's a goat when it comes to like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and stuff. But I'm gonna listen to SNK people when it comes to their opinion of an SNK game. You know how it is, you know how it is. Alright, alright, what are these guys anyway? I didn't even look at their stats, hold up. I don't know what that symbol means. I don't know what element that's supposed to be. Maybe it's light? I don't know. Could be light. It's a pretty strong attack. Are all these guys the same? No, this guy in the back is different. Alright, these guys have a wide attack and he's got a stabby attack. Alright, we should be able to jack him up pretty bad with that though. Let's go. Yo, can you... Oh, that only hits one square though, fuck. I guess we'll have you attack him as like insurance. And you can go blow to blow with this guy.
Power of fire.
Yeah, it didn't kill him, damn. That did no damage, damn. That does okay damage. Ooh, that hit pretty hard. Oh, we're almost dead. Okay. I see how it is. EX max. Wait, don't I have an EX? Now, yeah, we learned an EX. It doesn't even hit the whole entire field, and it only has 68 PP. What the fuck? Alright, let's see what it does. I'm probably about to lose him. I don't know if it's game over if he dies, though. Maybe he can die. Yo, before he does that, though, I'm gonna buff his attack, though. Hold up. Power charge that ass. Then you can EX. And we'll end it with you doing Aqua Mist. Wait, is their combo gauges full? No, they're not. Okay, so I don't have to worry about trying to do a combo. Is he gonna win this duel with this guy? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to how much HP he has. Alright, let's see how this goes. He dropped a link in the Discord, but he does JD into a hyper defense, into his command grab super, and his reactions hilarious. Is he playing Tizak? And you can't JD into hyper defense. It has to be a regular block. So he either guard canceled the JD or he did a regular block into a hyper defense and then did the super. And I actually got stuck on that trial in the training mode. Not even trial, but I got stuck on that that training option for hella long because I kept on trying to just defend into the hyper defense because it just said on the screen like step 1, you know, just defend, step 2, block, and then hyper defense. So I kept like literally for like 10 minutes I'm sitting there like just defend, hyper defense. It's not working, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. What's happening? But yeah, it's a weird, I don't know why you can't just defend into hyper defense. I guess it's because you don't need to. If you just defended, you can already guard cancel into a special move, so I guess it's like, why would you need to hyper defense if you've already just defended? I guess maybe that's the rationale they're going for there. All right.
Rage and flare.
Oh yeah, remember the tutorial saying that everybody's FP contributes to the damage of this attack? Oh, I didn't kill the guy in the back yet, so we're gonna die. Awesome. Alright, let's see if him dying is instant game over or not. He chose not to kill my main character, but then he did? Okay. Oh, like, the fight goes on, okay. Oh, and you even have 3 turns to revive them too, so it's not even like... Yeah, it's not like they're immediately dead anyway, okay. Alright, she... 49 hit points, so she's not gonna kill him, but... He should be able to kill this guy, though. They'll be able to finish this fight for us, yeah. Ooh, she went down too, damn. Uh-oh. He's out of range now, I can't hit him from there, and everybody's dying, oh no. So now I need to like bait him into me, right? So he can hit that far. So if I walk all the way back here and do standby, will he come forward? What if we lose the battle because The enemy's out of range. Oh, he came forward and hit me. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Easy, easy, easy. Easy fight. No, just kidding. We got rocked. Barely won that. Oh, Gypsy Claw is at 0 VP. You got owned too many times, Gypsy Claw. You're getting subbed out for the maid pleasure model.
We're inside the dam though, right? So why are these soldiers in here?
He did a hyper defense into a JD into a super. That's interesting. Now, why would you even do that? Wow, I wonder why you would do that. If you've hyper defended, you already have a guard cancel into your super. I wonder why you would JD afterwards. All right, you got me curious, man. I need to see this clip. I need to see what's going on here. I mean, not that you couldn't do that, but I'm just wondering why you would even do that. I need to see this clip. I need to see the tech. Mature content? It says mature content. What did you link in here? Did you accidentally link a porno? Not safe for work? Why does it say not safe for work? Is it just because he's cursing or something? He popped off. Hyper defense, just defend. Huh. Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, you can see on the screen, yeah, the order they did it. Why is it marked as mature content? There's nothing about that that wasn't like rated PG. Why is that marked? That's weird. Because it's in the cappuccino subreddit. I don't even know what that is. I don't think I want to know either. Sounds like something I don't even want to know. But yeah, that's like the most common. That's like the most common block string for whatever that character's name is. Hautaru. I can't even, I can never remember how to pronounce her name. Hautaru. That EX like hopscotch move into the EX fireball, and that's exactly what like just a, okay, well, okay, here's, I guess here's what it is then. Yeah, that's why this makes sense, because when you've blocked the first attack in a string and you didn't just defend the first hit, you can't just defend the later hits in that attack string so long as it's an airtight block string. But that's what hyper defense is for. You can hyper defend when you've got caught already blocking, and then I guess when you do the hyper defense you instantly recover, so he gets the ability to just defend the next attack. I guess the advantage of just defending the second hit of the EX fireball is that it gives him, you know, more time to execute the super. Like, you know, the amount of time in between the hyper defense of the first hit of the EX fireball and the second hit of the EX fireball is like, you know, a couple frame gap. So to execute a 720 in that small gap is probably way harder than just defending the last hit of the attack string and then, you know, doing a 7. You probably had more time to do the 720. So the way he did it is like, yeah, that's pretty Giga Brain. But again, if that guy's a third strike player, then, you know, hyper defense is red parry. So that's very, and you know, the concept of parrying a move and then punishing with the super, just defending, the only difference is the direction you're pressing, forward or back. You know, you're pressing back instead of forward. So if that guy's good at third strike, then, you know, he's got skills that can transfer over to Mark of the Wolves for sure. Like, I know we were talking about the other day, but like, so I spent a while in training mode just practicing against Kane's. I always see Kane do this block string where they do his heavy DP, then they break it, and then do crouching jab. So I just spent a bunch of time practicing just defending the crouching jab and guard canceling into what is it called, DP with Terry, DP break, and then EX burn knuckle, EX crack kick, and then super, or you could extend it even more if you wanted to. But like, So the other day we were talking about like, oh, what does a parry or a just defend make punishable? And I had the PC set the block, so you can make a jab punishable with just defend, just like you could with parry. If you just defend and guard cancel into a fast special move, especially one that has a launch property like heavy DP does, a heavy DP break, you can totally turn even a jab into a parry combo opportunity. So it's really similar to third strike in that regard. But I think the window for like the type of punish you do, you're guard canceling into a special move. You're not parrying and then having all of these plus frames to link like a crouch medium punch or something like that. It's like you're accomplishing a similar goal using a similar thing, but you have to go about it a different way. And arguably it's a lot fucking harder to parry a jab and then input a DP during a guard cancel window than it is parry and then hit the medium punch button. So it's a lot harder to do, which is probably why you see it happen less in Garu matches, right? Because you see people parrying shit all the time in third strike, but like you were saying, like I guess everybody I watch in Garu sucks at the game because they don't just defend and punish every single jab that gets thrown their way. Well, it's like it's really fucking hard to do. That's why you don't see it happen all the time, because just defending a jab, executing a DP, breaking it, and then doing it immediate frame one EX move to get a juggle is, it's not an easy thing to do, man. It's kind of fucking hard. They're the dudes that sponsored Pepe Day and Punko at one point. I don't even remember who Pepe Day is. Is that like a El Fuerte player or something like that? Pepe Day? And he was the dude that made you implement super jump cancel specials to give throw and bowl frames. Played a first to 5 against him on stream a couple months back. Is that for your queue, or is that just for anybody? It wasn't El Fuerte player? Okay, sounds familiar. I mean, Punko technically played El Fuerte too, but he was mostly known for his Seth back in Street Fighter 4. Super jump cancel specials to give them throw and bowl. It's kind of like in KOF whenever you're in block stun, or even when you wake up, if you alternate between crouching and standing over and over again, you become throw and vulnerable. That's definitely some like glitched out cheater shit.
Security seems pretty tight.
What do you expect? All forces in London City are on full alert.
The cat just said hello.
Is that
full alert? Because I'm here? Because of Yokohama?
Right. Just as you say, the city is on alert because Yokohama City was wiped out by a
Excuse me.
revived devil golem. Everyone in London is afraid that we'll be the devil golem's next target.
a devil golem?
A devil golem?
Yokohama City was wiped out by the Queen of Ice.
She destroyed the city.
There were no survivors. Aside from you, I guess.
That can't be.
The only
Tori
survivor
can't
in
be
the whole
dead.
city?
Even Mikado, they must be alive. I know it.
So did he just forget everything that happened though? Like, I understand him not knowing anything that happened after he went berserk, but now he doesn't even know about the shit that happened before he went berserk.
Okay, keep your voice down. We've still got a ways to go before we get to London City. Let's keep up the pace.
As you say.
As you say. That's all this guy says. Obtain slash for Rygar. Do I have to equip it and learn it manually? Yeah, you do. Yeah, we could have used that ability earlier, damn. Better late than never. Alright, did I get enough stuff? Oh yeah, I need to swap Gypsy Claw out of the party because he got too beat up. Let's try this pleasure model made real quick. Tropic Thunder out. See how this thing does. Is there anything else I want to do? Parameters? Yeah, maybe I should boost her parameters before we use her. Yeah, I never got to use your upgraded ability. I spent all those, what kind of points? SP points on you, and you didn't even get to use them? I'm about to trade you in, Tropic Thunder. You didn't even get to do your thing. Total SP 0? Wait, is SP... Oh, the SP is per character. What? And it only goes to people in the active party. Oh shit. That's weird. So the characters that are not in the active party get XP, but they don't get SP. Strange, okay. I understand. Just kidding, I don't get it. Gotta lower the water. Hey, we can't get into the water here. They re-released it with the rollback netcode. You were looking at the reviews and people were shitting on it hard. Yeah, we talked about this the other day. We talked about it like 3 or 4 days ago. Can't walk through the water, we'll drown. Or maybe it was even like a week ago. Then what, have you heard of swimming? Swimming cool. Allow me to explain. Clean out your ears. First find a point like this where you can get into the water, then press A. In the water, use L to move around, just like normal. To get out of the water, you need to find a similar spot on the other side, then press A again. Simple, yeah? Now go swimming, or do you need to hear that all again? I like how every single tutorial is just press the A button. What? Can you like save the next tutorial for something that isn't just press A, please? Okay, well now that I know that each character has an individual SP bar or bank, whatever, I don't have to be so conservative with my spending SP anymore. I thought everybody was like shared one pool. Got a decent amount of money. This sounds totally broken right here. I think I need this. Let me get one of those. I'm just gonna go down the list. Why not? Except for that negate rage, I don't think I need that yet. I wonder if I have anything that's like, oh, you should sell this. I mean, I do have 36 of these power gems, but I'm gonna need them for making golems and weapons, so I don't want to sell any. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that KOF thing, man. I don't know. I don't care about the drama. I just want to play my favorite fighting game, you know. But I logged in there today because obviously I couldn't play. The Mark of the Wolves or the City of Wolves beta is over. So I logged into the KO13 and there was 0 people online. Waited in training mode for a little while and nobody joined, so whatever. Game's dead. I don't really know why it's dead, but it is. It is what it is, and it is dead. They both cost 3,000 SP. What the fuck? Oh, I need to remember I don't have to back out. Right? I didn't buy anything. Oh no, I already learned this new school. Okay. Alright, well I guess let's jack up their parameters then. Except for you. I still don't get the agility score. I don't understand what that's all about. I think he's just direct right now. And this guy, he has all the SP in the world. Look at how much I could buff him, damn. Wait, he doesn't have any of those abilities, does he? Yeah, he's just got 2 melee and a support. But I don't think his support ability would benefit from upgrading support. Oh, check skill. He can actually check his skills. I swear, the human characters can't check their skills, only the golems can. What the fuck? So I think the only thing we should raise on him is his HP, EP, and direct. I don't think range, support, or agility would do anything. Except I don't know about agility. The Berg is still out on agility. He's gonna need more EP too if he's gonna be using that strong ability. Alright, that should be all the SP I have to spend, right? Except for this guy. I could spend more, but I do want to save SP for learning skills too. So I won't spend it all right now. Alright, we get to swim. Nice. Yo, do we have to fight while we're swimming? Like, how am I gonna fight in the water?
This will be over soon.
This doesn't even make sense, bro. Why am I fighting in the water? What the hell? Lord Onyx. It's a dark type Pokemon. Let's see. High Blade. High damage. Impulse. Dark and maybe that's light? I don't know. $32, $32, $36. Man, all her attack abilities are kind of weak. He could do this now, but it doesn't do a ton of damage though. Burst. 16 PP. Oh my god, she does no damage. Cure loop. Okay. I guess we want this then. Shoot.
Take this.
Here we go.
Double attack. Yo, she uses a machine gun? Hell yeah. I was hoping she would do something like that. Damn, he gave them both damage bonus. Okay. See how it is. Alright, well let's kill the guy in the front first and damage the guy behind him. Then we'll have you do another wave. Then you can hit him with that. Oh wait, hold on. If I have him move forward one, she might be able to get an attack in. I don't know if she can hit far enough though. Oh, it doesn't hit far enough, damn. It's too bad. Did I do this right? Hold on, I want to double check my homework. Alright, so I don't want him to attack first because then his damage on this guy is going to get reduced. So I want to make sure I kill this guy in the front first with somebody who can only hit that guy in the front, and that would be her. But she can only do that if he moves first. Damn. Yeah, the turn order shit in this is weird, so I can't get her to kill this guy first. It's too bad. Wait, unless... Oh, I can do this. Hold up. This might work. It does super low damage though. I don't know, she might not even do 10 damage. Fuck. Oh, I have my EX again. How do you change the camera angle? Oh, look, it doesn't even hit the guy in the back. Damn. So I do need to step forward. Okay, there we go. I thought the HP and the EP bars were like both characters' hit points, but no, I was totally wrong. She didn't kill him, damn. In fact, I was totally wrong about the amount of hit points he had. No, I thought he had 10 hit points, but he had 10 EP, not hit points. Damn.
Thanks.
It's for the cover, Holmes. Combo. The combo thing is kind of cool, but it doesn't look like any different than you normally attacking. It's literally just the same thing. Alright, I guess we have to use that ladder to climb out. You can... Wait. You can use a ladder to get into water, but not to climb out of it? Is that what's happening here? Maybe I didn't get in on the ladder in the first place. I don't know. A lot of time passed. I can't remember. Power gem. Alright, flip the switch. We were draining the water from... What's that place called again? Anor Londo? Is that what it's called? The Ghost Londo? Dude, this game literally is Demon Souls and Dark Souls. It's crazy. But instead of a kick-ass action RPG, it's just a really shitty RPG. But I can see like the DNA. Wait a second. What did I even do? Oh, there's a door there. I totally missed that. Exterior path. That's pretty wild that they let you save wherever you want. But you know, so far it's not really like a normal RPG where you have like a hub town and you can return to it and rest and heal and stuff. Like, so far it's just like a really linear, like, you walk down the corridors kind of RPG. I wonder if it'll ever open up or if it's gonna remain like this. But yeah, I need to get a new CPU, motherboard, and RAM so I can play Virtua Fighter 5 and all kinds of other games, emulate Switch and 3DS and PlayStation 2 and Xbox and GameCube games, all this stuff, yada yada. This looks just like the room I was just in. This is not the room I was just in. It's like a... I don't know, I guess that there's no Switch on that side. Weird. The only thing this game's missing so far is an NPC that you talk to and then their dialogue just ends with them laughing for like a solid 30 seconds. That you eventually just start skipping because you're like, what the hell, is this guy really just gonna stand here and laugh? Or buff knights. Oh, I can't get close enough for my good attack. Damn. She did lightning kicks like Chun-Li. Oh, we didn't kill anybody. Hit though. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. The guy's buff.
Strike!
He didn't kill either of them? Bro. There we go, main character energy. Damn, why is he so tanky? Oh, he killed her. What am I doing? I'm letting my teammates die because I haven't been upgrading them enough. Dude, the golem's face in the combo screen kills me every time. The other guys look vaguely human, but she's just got this this anime face. She's just like a full-on anime character. So is her VP getting chunked because I keep letting her die? She's down to 18, yeah, fuck. Character. This guy needs 3,000 SP to learn a new ability. I don't know if I should wait that long. Oh, there's a shop right there. Dude, what if the single player RPG element of this game is totally like just a throwaway mode that they put in, but the real draw of this game was the multiplayer? What if I'm going about this all wrong, looking at it all wrong? How do you even pronounce that? Darialsles? Dariosles? What do you do? High shot? Damn. Strong gain. Boost parameters? Mega link gain. Maximize combo gauges. Enemies can combo too. You got only 76 hit points. Okay. How many hit points you got? 58. I mean, this guy will just die to just like regular shit. Alright, you can do that from right here. But this guy won't die though. Maybe I should prioritize killing him. Oh, there we go. I need to give her some better damage, damn. Yo, she's got a fucking minigun. This character is cool as shit. I just need to increase her stats because she hits so weak right now. Parameter up. What does she even do? She's a wind type. Yeah, I didn't need to input all that. We could have just did one attack. How are we doing? I don't have that much money. I've been spending all my money on these skills. Look at all these cores that I can buy. Oh, Lord. Weapon. So some of these are golems and some of these are weapons. Oh, they have a little sword icon in them if they're a weapon. I see. But these don't cost money? No, they do cost money. Okay. Interesting. Do these go away after I buy one? I need to know. I need to know because I don't want to end up buying like repeats. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens if I buy one of these. You can only buy one. Yeah. All right, it does go away. Good. Okay. I might as well make it then. Ooh. I don't have that many speed gems. Wow, this thing is totally a Pokemon. Look at this thing. That 100%'s a Pokemon. Pokemans. What does it do? You're not gonna let me like hover over the abilities and see what they are? Awesome. Reversed Golem. Why reversed? Well, whatever. I want to make him. I'll make you. If I can synthesize. Oh, I'm short one speed gem. Hold up. Hold up. This synthesis thing is kind of cool. Oh my god, dude. The sound it just made. This one's for the chicks, huh? Alright, we got an enemy up here. Let's drop a save. Oh, we'll get to make that guy if we beat him, right? He's like a stray golem or something like that. I forgot what they were called. Dun, 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 dun. 248 hit points. Loudy. He's buff and he's a dark type, yeah. Should I use my EX move to start the fight? Alright, well, let's make sure we hit everybody with it. Oh wait, we can't, never mind. Oops. Which guy should I leave out? I'll leave out the dude on the right, I guess. Actually, no, I'll use it here, I think. It hits back super far, wow. We'll use it right here. Hit all of them. Then he can come up and do this. She can pull up and do this. And you can do this. Fire! Fire! I was lacking in enthusiasm so much. Only did 68 damage, wow. Why so low? 92, not bad. Oh, I got the defense. He one-shot her, damn, and he almost killed her in one hit too. Bro, these guys are, my allies are getting fucked up. Wait, he can do 2 of them? Why does he have another EX bar already? I can do 2 EXs? What the hell? She can't move to the side, damn. I could have her heal, but I think we're gonna kill these guys. I think we're fine.
Fire! Burn it up!
Oh right, they got defense bonus, right? That's why it only did 34. He didn't die, Alright, he didn't do a wide attack, thank god. Damn, this fight was way harder than I thought it would be. Actually, can he do another? He can keep spamming the EX move though, okay. And he should kill them both this time. Can even hold fast forward. Wait, my allies are dead, maybe that's gonna make it do less damage. How does this work? No, it still did 34. Okay. Perfect fight. Perfectly executed. Only got 180 TB for that one. But I got the core. Can I make it? I need... all I need is 4 speed gems. Yeah, I could make it. Let's go. Can I afford 4 speed gems? Nice. Can't believe they didn't translate their Japanese lines. The last man standing. Yeah, the way the combat system works is pretty weird. Your allies, even if they die, they heal back to full at the end of every fight, but they lose a VP, and when their VP gets to 0, then they don't heal after battles. And you lose more VP the longer a fight takes, the more times you get hit if you run from a battle, and if you get hit, and if you die in the battle. And I think if you die and wait 3 turns, you lose even more VP because your character disappears from the fight. It's kind of a weird system. So I need to keep upgrading my parameters, I guess, to keep up with how tough these enemies are going to be. But, damn, I wanted to save my SP for leveling up skills. My skills, too. But as you see, I can use more HP, for sure. Does anybody have a skill that they need to learn? No? Okay. Where's... wait, why is it... oh, learn skill can only be them, okay, okay. But for parameters? So with golems you can spend all their SP on their parameters then, because they can't learn new skills. Seems to be the case. Thankfully this guy is lit tank. 180, 180. He's a little bit behind them, but I was trying to save up some SP for him. He needs 3,000 for 2 different abilities. He needs 6,000 altogether, but I'll keep buffing his attack a little bit at a time though. No reason not to.
This will be over soon.
2 of them, damn. Stepping it up on me. Honestly, I'd rather do this. This does hella damage. You have enough for an EX? You do. Yeah, just do an EX. Actually, those guys are definitely dead. I wasted her turn.
Power of fire.
It's a good thing you can fast forward these summons. Take a long time. They take a long time and they don't do that much damage. For it to take as long as it does, it should do like twice as much. All three of us, damn.
Nice one.
Hell yeah, this guy is my tank. Yeah, I can't get her to heal the guy in the front unless I was to move him out of the way. Let's make sure you survive then.
Here we go. Huh.
Good job. Oh, I should have had her attack the last guy. She could have killed him.
I'm alive again.
Whoa, what was that glow around him? Weird.
Eat this. You're out. That's the end of that.
Let's get moving.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. 134 SP. Maybe I should start grouping up my characters and like buffing them so they can survive these fights, give them defense buffs. Yeah, I love breaking tons of barrels and boxes with nothing inside of them. Ooh. Good times. Alright, well, not for this fight. There's none of those Dark Lord guys in here, so we don't have anything to worry about.
Attack! Ha!
Here we go. Huh.
Can't get over that minigun. Oh, you left them both alive. At least he's just buffing himself.
My humble thanks.
Hito.
Bad luck! Goodbye!
I'm wondering, should I go forward or should I stay up here and try to like buy stuff? But the problem is we're running out of VP and I don't like have a good way to cover it, do I? This is HP. Do any of these recover VP? Oh, I guess I could sell their weapons. Hold on, let me sell the weapons, I guess. Oh, I didn't break those boxes either. Bro. Rookie mistake. The fights are getting easier and easier. What the? Wait, how do I sell my weapons? What? Maybe I already did? I don't know. Weird. Are those the weapons I have equipped? Is that what those are? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, but here's the hammer knuckle. How the fuck do you sell your weapons? I need to find one of those VP restoration crystals. Whatever they're called. They're not crystals, but station? Oh, what now? Another damp and murky place? Try complaining a little less. Once we get through these sewers, we'll come to downtown. Let's get a move on then. But then, yes, amazing, beautiful graphics here. Really putting the color palette on display, letting it shine. Maybe there's a treasure back here. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, this sucks. I can't move her into the spot where she could be most useful, but I guess this will have to do. High blow, 81 PP. Oh, I think the PP number scales with your attack. Maybe I should just use the EX move. 72 versus 81. Maybe it'll kill both of them, maybe.
Strike! Ja!
Water!
82 damage, she's getting buffer, I think.
Rage and flare. Burn it up.
Hey, there we go, nice. 24 hits. She's got a gun. She can take one step back.
Water! That's that!
Just gotta be sure.
Hardly worthy opponents.
Let's get moving.
Alright, Karen's only got 2 PP left. She's about to get tagged out for one of these other guys. And, you know, I want to make sure I keep spending the PP on these guys, right? PEP, direct, range. She has a heal support, so I should put points into her support too. But it feels like it's not the priority yet. Alright, we'll do it there. Sound good? Good. It just mirrors the camera closer than it used to be. Feels like it's really zoomed in.
Don't be fooled by their appearance.
Yeah, let's hit her in the back there.
Let's heat things up. Yeah.
That character is sick. Only 8 damage though.
Take this.
You got this. Yeah, 86.
Didn't hit us once.
Indeed, it was a fine strategy.
So yeah, you don't lose any VP. Okay, if you one-shot the enemy party before they get a turn. Obtain long blade core for Karen. You can't synthesize out in the field though, right? You need to do it as shot. Yeah. Need to figure out how to get rid of that old weapon. Be nice if I could sell it for some dough. Man, this is such a Xbox 360 hallway right here. Like, it's only like gray. Gray is the only color in this whole fucking... Well, there's a little bit of brown on the railing, a little bit of rusty brown. This is like the quintessential like Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 hallway right here. It's nothing but gray and brown. Fuck color in my video games. Just kidding, the earlier part of this game was really colorful. Had a lot of interesting colors going on. It's just this part.
Strike. Ha.
We didn't kill either, bro. Damn. Unless she does. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, rip Karen. She's gonna be out of VP. I mean, I kinda trust them to do this, right? They got this.
Strike. Die.
Oh, she even gets her own windscreen? Hell yeah. Yeah, Karen's... No more VP. Okay, time to swap her out. Karen, you're out of the party, bro. And you're getting replaced by Lord Onyx or Knight Servant. Lord Onyx looks cooler. Yo, I need to keep... Oh, we're about to fight a tougher enemy too. It's about to be like a boss fight with a guy who I don't even know what he does. Is there any way I can look at this guy's, like, abilities? Eye Blade and Impulse. Check skill, yeah. Okay. This has got a range of 3 on that, but not huge damage yet. It's not going to be hitting too hard. Yo, what's your bio, though? Dark human-shaped golem equipped with dark armor and powerful broadsword. A unit that uses its high intelligence to singularly accomplish any task it is given. Although it has some durability issues owing to the age of the model, its trademark swings delivered by its tail, or its tall body, still contains enough potency to take out enemies. Pretty boring description, but okay. interesting gun she's holding there. It's got like little like vials in it or something. It's so weird that there's just like anime girls in this universe, robot anime girls hanging out. So this game is basically Pokemon. Interesting. Ooh, she's got a bunch of guards. These guys are gonna probably cast like defense, yeah. You need to kill them before they get that defense off. Do I have an EX move on deck? I have one, yeah. Yo, it said your allies' FP contributed to the damage they deal though, right? What the hell is FP? He does 84 damage, and he does 60. Okay. Thought he did more than that. So we want you to smoke these guys first. And then you can stand here and hit everybody, right? Yeah. You can do wave, and you can do bursto. Sounds like a plan. Damn, he hits hard. Let's go. Yo, that front line got obliterated. Oh, she ran away? Man, wait, can you hit him? Oh, this guy's range 3, dude. He's godlike. Hell yeah. This doesn't barrier the person in front? What? Why not? Oh, and you can't even reach with that? Can you reach? She can't reach either? What? What's wrong with you guys? Alright, hold on. Actually, we'll barrier excel up here, yeah. And I'm guessing you do more damage than her, right? 56 to her, 26, yeah. Oh, this also doesn't heal people in front, damn. Yo, this guy is buff. Already got 205 SP on him. Nice, nice. Got her core. Yeah, I like the golem system in this. It's pretty cool. It's not that original or anything, but it's cool that the golems look, you know, they look different, right? They're not all like, not all of them are like Pokemon. Some of them look like Pokemon, but not all of them. I can respect that.
Here we go. Huh.
Strike! Ha!
Dun, 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 dun. Keep buffing her ranged and their HP. Do you have a ranged attack? Or are they both... They're both melee, okay. Oh, I should have saved more for... I should have done EP third. Oh well. Oh well. This feels like the actual, like, start of the game. I feel like we had a really long, like, intro, but we're finally into the thick of it. Like my man KSI says.
Die. Simple, yet deep.
Mind gem, mind gem. I need speed gems, man. I got plenty of mind gems.
Let's do this quick.
Oh, you survived. All he did is buff himself? Bro.
The final blow.
Yo, do we know what FP is? Is FP a thing that's been explained? FP. The strength of characters' trust bond. Friend points. When participating in battle as an ally, this parameter will go up steadily and will affect the maximum combo gauge amount as well as the power of EX skills. There are also items that raise FP maximum is 999. Where do you see that number? Where do I see FP? HP, EP, SP, VP, playtime, edit party, FP, there it is, 716, 361, 50, 160. Can I remove Atsuma? Oh, he has to be in the party, okay. 300, 300. Interesting, okay. That almost kind of feels like Vagrant Story, like how your weapons have PP and DP in Vagrant Story. This game has FP. It rewards you for doing battle for longer, but there's no DP to counteract it. Oh, dead end. I could have seen that from the ladder, huh? Yeah, in Vagrant Story, the longer you fight with a weapon, the more phantom points, or like the more spiritual power from Lamond that it absorbs, so it does more damage, but then its durability points decrease at the same time, and that makes it do less damage, so you need to recover the DP while trying to keep the PP high or whatever. I don't know, it's a convoluted game with a lot of convoluted shit, but it all makes sense. Hooah. Overblow. Yo, I always give the final hit to little anime girl. Oh, treasure. Thousand TB. Man, this encounter rate is gonna be a pain if these dungeons ever become like actual dungeons and they're not just linear. You know, he is gonna be able to hit her. Damn, he might even one-shot her ass. Here, I'll give you some defense. This guy can't hit anybody, right? Yeah.
Let's heat things up. Yeah.
Almost got her. Okay. He's smart. He didn't go for them. 11 hit points.
Here we go. Yeah.
Strike! Ja!
Oh, do you even have this? Hey, she did it. Nice.
Hardly worthy opponents.
Why do I always get the killing blow with her? Go Tropic Thunder? Yeah, I need more viewers. We got more golems to name after people, but there's nobody to name them after. It feels bad. I ran out of people to name golems after. Am I going the fucking wrong way? I am. Dun 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 dun.
Take this! Ha!
Eat this. Huh.
Hooah! Tropic Thunder hitting for a massive 20 damage. Way to go. 27 HP.
Strike! Die! My training continues.
Karen mastered EX Long Lohengrin. Oh, so people they can learn. Wait, what? She's a human. Humans can learn abilities just from leveling up. That's new. Yo, what did she learn? EX Lohengrin or something? What? Maybe I have to synthesize it. What the fuck is EX Lohengrin, dude? What exactly did Karen just learn? I have no idea what that was. Oh, that's her EX move. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Alright, well, good for her. I need to see if there's any VP recovery items in the shop. Am I going the wrong way? Alright, good, we're going the right way. Am I going the wrong way? Wait, what's the... There's a triangle and then another thing too. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we are. Okay, the map and then the mini-map are like... The mini-map is not locked to north-south. It rotates with me. It's confusing.
This ladder leads into the city.
We should be safe from here. We seem to have lost those who were pursuing us.
Thank you again for saving me, Rygar.
You are as reckless as ever, milady.
Milady.
What would you have done if I had not come for you?
We need this guy for our operation, okay?
Is it me or does he kind of look like the Guildmarm a little bit? He's got like the green clothes and the hat. Kind of reminds me of Guildmarm. Lord Coffee? Wait, who's Lord Coffee?
Have any choice?
Oh, you mean the viewer, the guy that comes in here? Is that what you're talking about? Lord Coffee? Yeah, if he next time he shows up, we can name a golem after him. I don't think we've seen him since I started playing this thing.
That's why I'm here. If something were to happen to you, milady.
Milady.
Excuse me,
What now?
what do you mean, operation? And when you say this guy, you mean me, right?
I'll explain everything up there. Our comrades are waiting for us.
Comrades, huh?
What is it? You look suspicious.
Why was she acting like she didn't know who I was initially, but now like it's being revealed that, you know, she knows exactly who I am and her mission was literally to come here and save me.
No, it's just, I'm just wondering exactly what you two are to each other. You don't seem like equals to me, certainly not comrades. More like...
Master, servant, child, babysitter, uptight wife, and devoted
You've
hubby.
got like this uptight wife, devoted husband thing going on.
These dialogues are so jarring. Yeah, and I don't like the way how it's presented in like a visual novel style where like the character models are off screen and you're just seeing these talking mannequins. I much prefer games where you can still see, you know, they still put the effort into like animate the characters emoting during the dialogue. I guess the difference here is that they kind of emote like, you know, they emote here like she's doing this, but I prefer it the other way where like the talking heads just start talking and then the characters are in the scene and they're emoting in the actual scene. I like that a lot more than the style.
You're the kind of wife who's demanding but never shows her true feelings. And Rygar is this silent, forgiving husband who does everything for his shrew of a wife.
Perceptive.
Perceptive.
My apologies.
The shrew has spoken.
Shut it! I told you, what's between me and Rygar is no business of yours anyway!
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Stop wasting time, let's go.
This dialogue sucks, man. This game sucks. Now, the golem shit might be the saving grace. That might be interesting enough to carry me through it.
Finally.
Oh no, you know what? I take it back. We're done with the dungeon, the combat exploration. We're back to the dialogue. I think I'm probably about to eat my words. We're probably about to die of cringe again.
We finally got out of that damp and stinking place. Where are we now?
A bar in the London inner city.
Why a bar?
I like how Yokohama looked all futuristic, and then we get to London, and it's like this is like a medieval pub. What the
Because
hell?
it's our base of operations in the city.
Is this what it really looks like, Gypsy Claw? Is this an accurate depiction? They're not even making eye contact. They're just like staring off like into space.
Our? You and who else?
I'll tell you the details after we've rested up. I'm hungry. How about
Do-
some food, Rygar?
Do you remember what Yokohama looked like from yesterday? Do you remember Yokohama from yesterday, Gypsy Claw? Did you get here before the city got destroyed?
As you wish.
Master, do you have a table?
Also, is this guy supposed to be dressed like a king's guard or something like that? Is that why he has that hat?
Ah, welcome back, Missy.
Ah, yes,
That
your
one at the back there.
your average Londoner dressed in leather breastplate and weird skull cap.
Thanks.
This is exactly what I picture everybody from London looking like. Yep.
Come on, Tetsuya.
This is pretty dingy even for London. Damn. This place is a dump.
At least you got the suit part right.
That soup part. Huh?
Boy, am I full. That was delicious.
As you say.
Hey, Kazuya, you've hardly eaten anything. Are you okay?
Like, yeah, dude. This is totally that like visual novel style shit. Like, let me just pull up an example of what I mean. Like here's a good example. Okay, like here's a picture right here. It's so weird. You can't like drag and drop pictures from Google into OBS anymore. That used to be the most convenient thing ever. You could just open up a picture on Google, and then you could click and drag it into the OBS window, and it would capture it. But for some reason, it doesn't work anymore. Like this kind of shit right here, I much prefer games that do it like that. They still have like, you know, the talking head here, but they're actually in the scene, in the location they're at, and they're, you know, positioned how they should be positioned, and they're like emoting and, you know, looking at each other and shit. Like the way this game does it, it's like that phoned in, like super, like, you know, low effort, like visual novel style. I don't like this kind of shit. I much prefer like the other kind of thing. I mean, I can live with it. It's just like a definitely a preference. Like I much prefer the other style to this. What this is like. And this is apparently what they did to Persona 3 Portable. Like Persona 3 Portable, they took out all the like exploration and like the 3D element of the game world, and it's just all presented in like a visual novel style. So I could see why a lot of people like Persona 4 Golden more than Persona 3, because the only way you could play Persona 3 on like modern consoles was Persona 3 Portable. Like, what's it called? Atlas refuses to port Persona 3 Fez to like modern consoles, which is so... That's the only thing I don't like about all these remakes, is like they'll remake a game but not make like the original version of it available, and I hate it when they do that shit. Like, I'm okay with you doing a remake of a game, just let me buy the actual original version of the game on a modern console that you're putting out the remake for first, and everything's Gucci if you do that. But if you erase the original game and you don't bring it up, then that's where I have an issue.
My name is Itsuma. I don't feel like eating right now.
Wait, we haven't told her our name yet? I kind of
Tell me
forgot.
about this operation you mentioned earlier.
That's right. I did promise to tell you, didn't I?
I really don't like this guy's voice, the main character's voice. He doesn't sound like a college student. He sounds like a fucking middle school student. Which is weird, because the other guy that we were friends with, I don't even remember his name anymore. He sounded really like robotic and spurgy, but I think that was like intentional. I think his character literally was like a Spurg Lord. So that's why he sounded like that, but he at least like sounded like the right age.
I'll start by telling you exactly who we are then.
That would be great.
We're members of a resistance movement based in a mine to the west of London City.
Resistance against what?
Against what?
We fight against the tyranny of London City's ruler, King Caliban.
King Caliban.
Okay. And where do I fit into this?
This is actually an alternate history where Gypsy Claw becomes the king of London and takes it over by mass producing anime waifu golems.
The Queen of Ice, the devil golem who wiped out Yokohama. I don't need to elaborate on her, do I?
No.
Well, King Caliban has a plan to protect us from the Queen of Ice. He intends to resurrect the Emperor of Fire.
That's a great idea.
Our own devil golem sealed away here in London City.
What did you just say?
You've seen it firsthand, the power of a devil golem.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all right.
This guy's plan to save the city is to do the exact same thing that happened to the other city. What a fucking amazing plot this game
The
has.
Emperor of Fire has the power to match the Queen of Ice.
Yeah.
If the two of them should fight head on, you can imagine the consequences, I'm sure.
Who's to say he's not just gonna wake up and nuke the city like the Queen of Ice did anyway? He might not even fight her, or not. He might not even want to protect the city. Like, if we have anything to go by, he's probably not gonna help us anyway. This plot is fucking awful, God. That sounds like a paradise to you? Hell yeah. Anime robot girlfriends for everybody. Elon's gonna make it happen, man. Tea and crumpets for all.
If those two things went all out against each other, nothing would be left.
That's right. It would spell the end of London City.
That's right.
It would be Yokohama all over again. That's why we in the Resistance are working to prevent the Emperor of Fire's revival.
But how?
You must know this too, schoolboy. A certain item is required
Schoolboy.
for devil golems to operate at full power.
Damn, I just got a flashback of Shenmue. Schoolboy.
I don't know anything about that. Never heard of such a thing.
Actually, you did hear about it when we fought the Queen of Ice. They mentioned the the whatever it was called, the something core, the Digicore, whatever it's called.
Maybe you slept through that lecture. A Magicore. Have
Magicore.
you heard that word?
Yeah, you literally heard that word when the Queen of Ice was resurrected. You should know exactly what she's talking about.
Magicore? No, but I can't say that I have.
Why is this the main character, man? Not only is he's an idiot, everybody hates him. You spend the first 3 hours of the game just getting hated on by everybody. He's a moron. He sounds like a little bitch. Like, I can't... Dude, playing this game is a fucking chore. I need to just get through the dialogue parts and get back to the gameplay.
Well, anyway, luckily for us, the Emperor of Fire and his Magicore are still separated. If we can just get our hands on the Magicore, hide it away.
You'll be able to prevent the Emperor of Fire from being revived? Okay, but without the Emperor of Fire, how will we defeat the Queen? She could single-handedly destroy this city.
That's not a problem. We have a plan for her too.
A plan? You mean this operation you were talking about earlier?
That's right.
That's right.
And I'm involved somehow?
Yes. I don't have the full details yet, but we want to borrow the power of your right arm.
The power? Of my arm? What do you know about my arm?
Well, just that it may hold true power.
Just that it may hold true power.
True power?
This game fucking
I'll tell you
sucks.
everything I know if you like.
Really?
Yes, if you agree to help us. So what do you say? Will you do it?
No fucking way. I'm turning the game off and I'm going to bed. That's how I feel right now. Fuck no, I'm not gonna help you. Alright, fine, I'll help you.
Sign me up. But I have one condition. A trade.
A trade? What do you want?
I want to see Yokohama City for myself.
Hop a titty for me and you have a deal.
I need to look for my friends.
I told you this already. The town was wiped out. No survivors.
But I haven't seen it for myself. I won't believe it until I've seen it with my own eyes.
Come on! Have you heard anything I've said? The Queen of Ice could attack London at any time. We don't have time to waste on stupid excursions.
Waste? Stupid?
Yeah, and you're stupid too, okay?
That's the best line in the game so far. Yeah, you're stupid too, okay? Oh wait, she called us like a bozo moron earlier too. I thought that was pretty tight too.
Lady Corrine, a moment. There is some sense in what the young man says.
Rygar?
We have yet to hear of any reported sightings of the Queen of Ice, anywhere near London City.
That doesn't mean she couldn't just turn up.
I understand that, but simply forcing our demands onto him seems highly unreasonable too.
I guess.
I also believe that you, my lady, should see Yokohama for yourself.
Refreshing to see me play a bad game and calling it out. Well, that's just a different of opinion. A lot of those bad games, I didn't think they were bad. That might have just been your opinion. But this one, we're in agreement on this one. This game fucking sucks. And I'm not letting it slide.
Why?
As you are well aware, some of our own doubt our plans.
And believe that only another devil golem can stand up to the queen. People who agree with the king?
If you can speak from experience concerning Yokohama, these people may be swayed. But more importantly, I believe you need to go for yourself.
For myself?
For myself?
That is correct. You may face a difficult decision one day soon. And seeing Yokohama might aid you.
Might aid you. You know what? Actually, you know what the thing is that I'm usually hating on games that everybody loves. So nobody is like in agreement with me. So everybody like just tunes out. But I'm finally hating on a game that everyone agrees can suck. Like when I'm hating on Persona 4, nobody wants to agree with me or hear that shit. So nobody's trying to hear that. But when I hate on this game, like everyone's like, yeah, okay, fine. This game does suck. Usually I like to like the games that people think suck, and I like to hate on the games that everybody likes, but this game I can't keep up the script. This game's too bad for that.
Yes, you're right, Rygar.
So that settles it.
Damn, so she just agrees to everything Rygar
No
said.
time to sit around then. Let's get off to Yokohama.
Hang on, hold your horses. A promise is a promise, yes? You better not betray me in this, understand?
Of course I do.
Understand.
A promise is a promise. Once you've seen Yokohama, I'll take part in your operation. That's what you want, right?
Right.
Then let's go. Yokohama, I'm coming home.
Dude, this guy is a retard, dude. Like, there's no reason to believe that Yokohama wasn't destroyed by the Queen of Ice. He was there. Every sign points to it have happened. What do you need? Like, you know your friend isn't there. You watched one of them get crushed by an ice boulder, and you watched the other one get teleported away. I mean, I guess he lost his memory then. That's the only thing that makes sense, is he lost his memory. Well, I didn't lose my fucking memory, so I don't need to go back to Yokohama. Why do we need to go back to Yokohama?
Okay, first things first. Let's get out of this bar.
If only this was like a real RPG and I could choose what path to take through the story, and I could be like, you know, nah, fuck Yokohama, let's just get on with things. Let's worry about the future. I don't need to give a shit about that place anymore. Let's get out of this bar. So this cutie is our new member, Izzy. Sexy woman, that's her name. This is their idea of sexy woman. She's not dressed sexy at all. She's dressed like totally normal. Nice to meet you. I'm Atsuma. Oh, what a sweet thing he is. Quite my type. Man with a big smile. I'd like to see him more like you joining up. Welcome. More like me, huh? Oh, something wrong? No, nothing at all. What are they even talking about? Are they gonna care that I just destroyed their barrels right in front of them? No. Man always stuck at just friends. Yo, what? This game's getting into some like dating, weird dating thing. Karen, who's this outsider? Who is he? What's going on between you? Between the two of us? Nothing. Oh, good. So who is he? A new member, that's all. I told everyone I was bringing someone in, right? A new member. Is that all? Good. So, I'm one of you now. What was that conversation? What the hell? Yeah, is it me or does every dude in this bar look exactly the same? You don't have to pay. Arsenal HQ has got your back here. Oh, there's a guy here. I didn't see you. Old man. Hey, this guy looks different. Nice. There was Billy Hatcher in the awful 3D Sonic game, Suikoden 5, and the Advance Wars clone. I definitely hated on all three of those games while I was playing them, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I was constantly talking shit about those games. And the Advance Wars clone? Which one is the Advance Wars clone? Are you talking about Military Madness? Because I'm pretty sure Military Madness came out way before Advance Wars, right? You dislike the Persona games for the slice of life shtick. The combat dungeons are interesting though. I feel like Persona 3 Fez is maybe a little bit lower on the slice of life stuff. I mean, it's still all there, don't get me wrong, but they dialed it up to like 12 in Persona 4, and I don't know about Persona 5. I haven't watched anybody play that. Oh, I got sneeze. Have you played Persona 3 Fez? Have you watched Have you watched Persona 3 Fez or played it before? I gotta sneeze again, damn. This town doesn't mean anything to you, does it? Why are you here? Don't you have somewhere else you gotta be? Not anymore. It's all good. Wait, he just said it's all gone now. We're forcing them to take us to Yokohama City to see it for ourselves, but we just admitted to this old guy that we know it's all gone now. So why are we going to Yokohama? I don't know what you want, and I don't know. Just make sure you don't cause us any trouble. Yes, sir. Do we get to explore like all of London now? Is it like a new map? In the square. A disturbance in the square. Oh shit, we might have to do some fighting. But first, I'm gonna break some barrels. You never get anything cool from breaking these barrels. It's always just like a gem. Let's just get one of these gems. Alright, maybe I should save before we walk forward. I can't believe I've been playing for 2.5 hours, dude. I feel like I just sat down. It's because we actually got to do some like gameplay tonight. We actually got to do some fighting and walking around the dungeon and whatnot. So it doesn't feel like I've been dragging my balls through broken glass for the last 2.5 hours. Dun, 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 dun. The turn-based strategy game that took forever. It came out before Advance Wars. I played a couple of those, and every turn-based strategy game takes forever, man. That's like a feature of the series. Every single one of them is like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're talking about Farland Saga. I feel like I played 2 strategy games like really close to each other. Hold on. I don't know, what's it called? The Military Madness might have been before your time here. Dark Wizard, you're probably talking about Dark Wizard. That game took me like 2 months to beat. Yeah, you gotta be talking about Dark Wizard. Oh no, it was Farland? Well, Farland and Saga and Dark Wizard are basically the same thing. So no, actually Dark Wizard is a way more involved game than Farland Saga. Farland Saga is like a super by the book, generic, but well made strategy game. Dark Wizard is like a grand strategy game, kind of mixed with like fantasy strategy. The Knight's on the edge because some outsider escaped from jail. That was me. I just saw an oddly dressed girl in an altercation with the Knight too. Oh no, is it that chick with the guns? Things are getting worse and worse here. How big is this map? Alright, let's fight these bozos. Wow, this looks exactly like London, dude. Holy shit. Just kidding, I've never been. I don't know what London looks like. What
London City is hereby under strictly enforced control. We are in a state of emergency.
I like how they have these.
This is an unavoidable measure.
Like how they have these beetle helmets.
Conservation of water and curfew orders come directly from King Caliban himself. However, some object to the instigation of these measures.
These measures.
Those who call themselves the Resistance. We have received word that members of the Resistance are among you, here in the city. This is unforgivable. The full measure of the London forces will come down upon any found to be involved. Is this understood? We must learn from the destruction of Yokohama City. They sacrificed order for the sake of autonomy and freedom. This was their downfall. In fact, the destruction of Yokohama City could be considered a blessing for us.
Whoa, hold up, dude. Slow your roll. Oh, whoa.
Their destruction has provided us with a critical lesson.
That's my people you're talking about there, playa. You just said that it's a good thing that all my homies got nuked.
I repeat.
I'm about to fuck you up, bro.
Order is vital.
Let me at him.
Those who disturb order shall be punished to the full extent of the law.
What? The destruction of Yokohama? A blessing? A critical lesson? I'm gonna rip him apart.
Yeah, dude, this is the first believable reaction this guy's had the entire game.
I'm going into the castle, and I'm gonna take out Caliban. Caliban and all his men.
No. You must not
No.
cause a disturbance in the city.
What's it to you?
You want to go to Yokohama, correct? If you get caught here, you'll be thrown back in the cells.
But... Okay, I get it.
Wow.
Got something you want to say?
Not really. Just a little unexpected coming from you.
What is?
Forget it. Come on then, let's get going. You want to see Yokohama, right? The Yokohama City exit is down the grand steps.
Yokohama City exit? What is it, like down the street? Do you really have like trash can fires everywhere in London? Is this how you guys stay warm? You just got gigantic fire braziers everywhere. I could believe it. Spiritless girl. Resistance. Oh, those fools. I don't know where they get the energy for such pointless enterprise. Impoverished broker. Resistance, huh? Sounds like business chance to me. Trading with them isn't a crime, is it? I can make a killing. Oh, should I be doing a English accent? No, come on. That's just too much. They haven't seen what we saw. That's why they can't talk like that. Oh, I can't do an English accent. What did you see? We work on a trading ship, so we're in Yokohama just before it was wiped out. That's an American thing, I thought? No, we definitely do that here, for sure. You guys like learned it from us. Like, we broke off from you, and then you saw how cool trash can fires were, and then you integrated them back into the future. We saw it being destroyed right before our eyes. It was well beyond insane. If we'd let port any later, we'd have got it too. Girl who asks for the moon? Did you get all that? Resistance, they say? Yokohama is wiped out and the resistance is stirring things up? Plenty to talk about anyway. What? Alright, so we came from there. Let's do some exploring before we head out. London City Grand Steps. London City. They're both called the Grand Steps. What the hell? Should I go right up the steps or should I explore this place? Weird. Old man with a gambler's eyes. Just look at this place. Fantastic, isn't it? It's a casino. It was built by a noble, aiming to attract tourists. But the land cost so much in the rich quarter that they built it down here. If you got some time and some spare TV, try it out. Go inside for free at least. Dude, there's a casino in this game? Hold up. Nobody told me there was gonna be a casino. Alright, right before we go in though, let me just talk to some people. Better than your British accent? What kind of accent do you have? I know there's like a mazillion different accents in England, right? In the UK. They got an accent like every like third block, right? It's true, how frightening. So violent. Violent? What are you talking about? Who might you be? Well, I'll tell you. It sounds like some criminal escaped from the cells. They killed the guards and smashed all the golems in their path. Killed the guards? Isn't that what happened? Oh, but it is. My informant is completely reliable. Then it must be true. Oh, what drives people to such violence, I wonder. We still don't understand how we got from being underneath the university in Yokohama to getting arrested by London policemen and put in their jail. Oh, you came to mock me too, have you? I studied alongside King Caliban as a boy. He's always like this. He lost everything gambling, you see. Fell from being a noble down into the gutter with us. Sad to see, isn't it? Sad to see, isn't it? My nose is kind of runny and I'm getting like a bunch of snot in my throat, and that's making it way harder to try to do an accent. It's like making it damn near impossible. I'm not even gonna try. I haven't seen you around before. First time in London City, is it? Watch out for the nights. I've been especially on edge recently. Job center. Are you looking for a job too then? You're wasting your time. I have nothing at the moment. In fact, my own job is in danger, seeing as there's no work to introduce. Oh, I thought we were about to get like some side quests or something, some like bounties. Punching boxes, man. Amazing gameplay loop here. Obtain the negate poison. Ooh, that could be good. I'll take it. Hey, my first support skill. Well, let's put this chick back in our party. Yeah, Lord Onyx is kind of strong. Might have to keep him in for now. And he's got a shitload of SP. Yo, at least the music here is kind of decent, right? This isn't that bad. I could listen to this. Apparently you have a RP received pronunciation? Pronunciation? Accent from London, South East England. Oh, pronunciation. I was like, is that a word I've never heard of? Pronunciation? Whoa, I'm learning a new word. But no, it's a typo. But when you hear yourself, you think you sound slightly American. You got an American accent. I'm British American. What's like the... Is there like a default like British accent? You know how like in America, like there's like the newscaster accent that's kind of like the California accent is kind of like... It's kind of sort of considered like the default like generic American accent. Is that what you have? Do you have like the generic London accent, Southeast England accent? Is that like the most like common one? Everyone, listen to me. We can't allow the nobles and the king to go unchecked. The Arsenal resistant movement needs your support. Now's the time to stand and fight. The resistance is the hope of the city. They'll change things for the better, I know it. If I were 50 years younger, I'd be there alongside them. I don't really know what the resistance does, though. Doing something, however, might be better than nothing. I don't know. If there was something in it for me, maybe I would. Alright, this is probably the way that they want me to go. But what happens if I try to go the other way? Oh yeah, we gotta check out the casino too. Is this guy gonna stop me from going this way? The grand steps lie ahead. No, he won't. Okay. It's weird that they don't know what I look like. Okay, it's just a long corridor. Londonus Plains Wild. London Inner City. Grand Hall. Yo, are we gonna... Is there like an actual overworld map? Are we gonna run around on an overworld? That'd be pretty cool. Is this just another one of those games that has a fucking 10-hour intro and then there's actually like a decent RPG once you finally get through it? Or am I getting bamboozled again 3 times in a row? 3 RPGs in a row? Dude, we're in the casino. Holy shit. Buy chips, prize exchange. 10,000 chips for a smoky champ. Can I get a preview of what it looks like? No. Mailing Rave Core. Marlin Glade. Yo, the music. Okay, no, we're definitely in London now. Hell yeah. Got some EDM. Let's go. Yeah, 50,000 for this thing. Damn, Golem, APO, level 1. Taunt. Makes enemies directly ahead angry, affecting their status and allowing you to control battle flow. A rare kind of first fist attack. Interesting. EP Drain Dance. Golem battles? What? Rules: you battle with a computer party. If you win, you receive chips. If you flee, you're defeated. Use the direction pad to select an enemy party, line up your allies, start the battle. Sitting duck? What the hell is this? Oh, you need chips. Bingo. Yeah, let's buy some chips. 20 TB for one chip. Damn. Alright, we'll just start off with 10 chips, just for now. Bingo slot machine roulette? Yo. What do you mean, bingo? Numbers from 1 to 24 are randomly assigned to 25 squares on a bingo card. The square in the middle always hits. 10 numbers are drawn, one at a time. A match with the square is a hit. If 5 numbers hit on a straight line, bingo. I'll do one chip, just to see what it's like. Okay. Alright. 24, okay. Can I get a 1, a 15, or a 3? 21? Aw, fuck. Come on, come on, come on, give me the goods. 8, okay, okay, okay. 16 and 17, and we're in business. Oh, it was almost 16. 18? Bro, this game's trolling me. 23? Oh no, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more rolls. We can still do this. 17. Chance? What does that mean? Chance? What do you mean chance? 15. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, what? Dude, if I don't get to 16, I'm selling this game at the GameStop. 3! Oh, wait, what? What do you mean chance? 1, give me 1. 11. Oh man, man, bingo was some bullshit anyway, man. It's for old people. Fuck bingo, man. Nobody plays bingo. Slot machine, that's what it's all about. Wait, there are this many slot machines. What? One line is 100 chips. Damn, they get more expensive the further you go. Okay, 1 chip. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. 20? Aw. Aw. Okay. I just want to see what the different games are like. Yo, what if one of these has like a sexy lady on the screen though? Hold up. Can I just preview it? Do I have to commit? You can preview it, nice. Do they actually look different? What looks different about them? I can't even tell what the difference is between the slot machines. Yoppie's Reach. Bro, they all look exactly the same. London Chance. Bro, these slot machines are all the same, dude. What the fuck? Alright, let's do some roulette. The wheel is marked with numbers 0 to 36. A lamp spins over the wheel and stops on a number. Bet on the number where you think the lamp will stop. The lamp will stop. 7 pages? Straight 36. Bet on 1 number. You place your chips in the middle on the number. Split 18. Bet on 2 numbers. 3s. Bet on 3 numbers. 0, 1, 2 or 0, 2, 3. Street. Bet on 3 numbers in a column. Place your chips on the upper outside line. Corner. Bet on 4 corners. Okay. I don't really know how roulette works, so we're just gonna go in. Alright, roulette. Yo, they just put roulette in this game. What the hell? Gotta pass out for a smidge, Holmes. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, it's probably my bedtime. Yeah, it's after 4 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep too. I just wanted to get a game of a little bit of casino in before bed. But thanks for coming through, man. Have a good night. I'll catch you next time later. Peace. Yo, fuck, I'm just gonna go on black. All in on black. 1 chip on black. Nah, I'll just do the rest of my chips. This is the end of the stream. We'll just go in. Bet? What do you mean bet? Bet on... Oh, okay, okay. Black, 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 black. Do I have to hit a button or does it stop on its own? It stops on its own. Oh, come on, dude. This shit is rigged. Fucking rigged. Bullshit. I'm never playing this game again. Wait, what does this mean? Register results? What do you mean? Like online? Oh, you can register your gambling record on the online leaderboard. What the hell? What the fuck? This game is weird as hell, man. Cool, London. Alright, but yeah, I'm getting sleepy. So I'm gonna call it a night too. That's it for now. Thanks Gypsy Claw for coming through and anybody else that lurked. I appreciate it. Catch you next time. Peace.